Hey, hi everybody. I thought I would do a series of videos on guitar hands. That is to say, injury prevention, um, how to recover from injuries, and if you're a guitar player who's suffering from something like tendonitis or shoulder impingement or back issues, all these little aches and pains that we get, you know what I'm talking about. Um, so I was trying to think about how to break this up, and I'll probably break it up into different videos. I've been playing for about 37 years. I've had a terrible bout of tendonitis when I was in my early 20s. I've had the shoulder impingements. I've had the back problems. I've had all these things. And I know it can get really discouraging and you can feel like, oh my God, this is never going to end. It's never going to get better. But it does if you treat it correctly. Some of it's prevention, some of it is treating it. I'm not a doctor. If you're suffering pain, if you're getting pain in any of these areas, you should definitely consult your doctor. You should have a good physiotherapist, a good massage or bodywork person in your corner as well is essential. So today I thought I would just talk about one of the things that I do just to keep the hands from getting hurt or if they're starting to feel a little sore, and that's just contrasting hot and cold soaks. And I was going to make a little video with taps and stuff, but I figured we didn't need it. So it's simple. Don't play with cold hands. So before I play, and before I even warm up, I just run my hands under some warm water and get them warmed up. But the hot and cold contrasting works like this. Once, once I finish playing, if you have a double sink, this works great. You fill up one sink with hot water, not scalding hot, but pretty hot, and the other with cold water. If you want to put some ice cubes in there too, you can. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to sink your forearms and your hands into the sink in the hot water for, I don't know, a minute even. It's quite a long time, but you can do that. And then into the cold water, maybe 20 seconds. So a much shorter time in the cold water. You go back into the hot water, make it twice as long, let's say, as your cold water time. So if it's like a minute, 30 seconds, might be a lot in the cold, but you get my idea. Longer in the hot, less in the cold. I find that if I'm feeling pain and discomfort in my forearms, sometimes it flares up a little bit, I will, and I'm done playing for the day, I will end on cold. If I have more playing to do, I will end on the hot. Sometimes in between lessons, I don't have time for that with the sink, so I'll just run the water, hot water, and just, if the water stream's coming down, you're just kind of going like this and like this, so you can the underside and the top side, just 2 or 3 passes like that, each arm, and I'll change it to cold, just 2 or 3 passes. And if I got another lesson to do, I'll finish on hot. So it takes like about the same amount of time as it takes to wash your hands, and it just freshens things up because when the hot water's in there, those blood vessels are opening, letting all that blood into your tissues, and when you put the cold in, contracts the blood vessels and squishes out all the, I don't know, lactic acid or goop or whatever it is. That's just a quick maintenance tip. It really, really works and it really, really helps. So if you're someone that's got some discomfort, or you're a little worried about it, or you just want to feel a little bit more limber with your hands while you're playing, try the contrasting hot and cold soaks. They really work. I'm going to make a few more videos. We'll talk about stretching. We'll talk about some exercises you can do for stability because we put our body in pretty weird positions when we play guitar. So still kind of figuring it out in my head. Stick with me, and hopefully if you're having some problems, this can help you get better. Okay, stay tuned. Thanks.